Hey guys, welcome back. I'm out here this morning by my garden boxes. I'm letting my hair air dry today, so it might get a little frizzy in this video, or be a little slicked back. But today I'm out here in my garden boxes. They're looking a little messy and I want to tidy them up a little bit. And then I'm going to find a few other things to go around in the yard and deadhead. I've got my husband out here that will be mowing, so it might get a little loud. So I might do a talk through. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we're both out here working together and I just want to clean a few things up. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I have loved having these snapdragons, but I feel like everything's just a little messy this year, which is okay. Last year I felt like it was more uniform, things were lined up, a little more tidy, but it's just what I went with this year. So I need to cut a few of these back and take some inside to enjoy. That is one thing that I have absolutely loved about having these snapdragons, is they do last so long in my house, and it's been so fun to try them out. But I think next year I want to try them out in just different locations throughout the yard and enjoy them and be able to cut from them too. I don't necessarily need to have them in one spot just to have cut flowers. And the other thing that I need to take care of are these hollyhocks. They're done blooming. They get their seed pods really, really fast, as you can see here. So let me get in a little closer. These are going to fall all over if I don't take care of these, and I definitely want to save some. So I have little baggies that I've taken out here, and it's kind of nice while they still have blooms on the end here, so I can know which colors they are. And I mean, I'm assuming they'll come back the same colors, hopefully. So I'll take some of the white, and then I'll take some of this pink, and then there's a darker pink too. Hopefully I can identify which one that is. Well, actually I think this is the darker pink. It's just gone a little lighter, and then there's this soft light pink. So anyway, I'll try to save those the best that I can. I have liked having these here. They are biannual though. They grow their first year, and then the second year they grow their flower stalk. I can just leave them here and have them reseed on the ground and then come back, but I'd like to place the seeds. I think I will do these again, and I'll probably plant the seeds now back there. That's what I did last year. I feel like it was later in the year when I did it. It was probably like June though. We'll see. I might just do it next spring. But it's been so nice having these here. They've been really tall, but they do start to look kind of gross and dried out, and they're falling everywhere, and it's just time to get them out. It's going to be kind of a bigger chore. I'm going to miss having the height here on this big wall, but I think it'll be nice to have that cleaned up. I will feel like it won't be as messy. Coral bells are doing pretty good. As you can see, they just always struggle with chlorosis, so I'm going to give these another shot of iron. I had a video where I gave them a shot of iron, and it helped a little bit, you can see, but not 100%. It's going to take a little while for that to improve. My Mystic Illusion dahlias are so pretty. I love these so much. I might just kind of transfer them next year. I'm not sure. We'll see. I might just leave them here, but they have gotten huge this year. But maybe that means next year I only have to do a few things out front here. We'll see. Just a little update on the tomatoes. I've got so many Roma tomatoes here. Just quite a few. It's been nice. Look at that. So excited. So I'll be making salsa, of course, this year. So many tomatoes, and I've been going through here and just pinching back, you know, the center of these so they don't get too bushy, but they have been getting a little bushy because I've been gone a lot, but I think they're fine. Let's check out this tomato. We've got some dahlias. I'm going to do a dahlia tour. Look how pretty that is. I can't remember the name of this one. Maybe Wizard of Oz. So pretty. I'll look it up, but when I do my tour I'll show you everything. And then these are my pineapple tomatoes. The flowers on these are even quite unique, which is fun. Lots of flowers finally, but no little tomatoes starting. But I'm excited to taste these and have some BLTs with them and make salsa with them too. I need to just cut back this and just groom it a little bit. Keep it away from those flowers. Okay, so let's start with the hollyhocks and take those down, get some seed pods from them, save them. Like I said, I'm not gonna store them in these baggies because it's not good to store them in these kind of bags, but I just grabbed them real quick so I could hurry and save some and just write the name on it real quick, and then I'll transfer them to like seed packets. This side of the house is looking a little naked with those gone, but it feels so much better, less messy. I mean, even though the look I have in here this year is a little messy, but once these dahlias get a little bigger and I have more blooms, I think I'll really love it. But just feels better. There was spider mites still in there too. I think I want to get those out a little sooner if I do them again. Not sure I will, we'll see. I saved some seeds. I cut back some snapdragons that were pretty much done blooming or almost done blooming. If you don't, they'll go to seed, and so you just want to keep cutting them back and cutting them back. I have been gone so much I haven't really been able to keep up with them. I've enjoyed them in my house a couple times, and I'll probably come out here later and get some. I left a few that are like almost done blooming that I can have inside. I'm just not prepared with anything inside to do that right now, so I'll do that when I'm done at the very end. And yeah, just looking so much better. These are like the cherry Potomac, I think, so they're a little bit darker, and I've loved them. I think if I did it again, I'd probably do them back here in the cut flower garden, and I need to give you an update on that. Maybe I'll do that at the end of this video, because I have all these sunflowers that I don't know if you can see them back there. You can see the little touch of yellow, but it's probably a little too late to cut on them, but I'm still gonna cut a few and take them inside. But I've just been really enjoying them outside too. It's hard for me to bring in cut flowers, so I've decided I'm not too much of a cut flower girl. So next year, while it was fun to try them out, I probably won't do as much next year. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I like in a garden, and I think I'm kind of honing into what I really like, but it's fun to try new things. So these are the cherry Potomac. Then there's the lavender Potomac. Let's see if I can find one in bloom. It's over here. This one's in bloom. Right here at the B. And then, let's see, I saved the tags. I gotta get these weeds out of here though. Thought I got them all. Missed them. I'll put it on the screen because my tag's gone, but let's go work on those grapes. The other thing I want to do today is I've cut back these grapes quite a bit, but they're getting a little bushy again, so I want to cut them back even more and just tidy them up a little bit. And so I'm going to do that right now, do that next, and I'll just feel better about it. They start to grow up in these trees here, and it drives me nuts, and I just like to have them a little more tidy. I did it probably about a month ago. Time to do it again. Okay, I got most of that done. I saved a few pieces so you guys could see what I was doing when the lawnmower was done. And I wanted to let you know kind of just what I'm doing. I'm just cleaning it up. About a month ago, I cut it back, and then it's had all this new growth. I mean, look at this. So this whole piece. So I'm just cutting it like up to here. And then, so that cuts out this long piece. And I noticed that some even had, I tried to save one out, but it got mowed over, Brandon cleaned up real quick. These almost look like they have spider mites on them. Huh. Maybe I'll come out here and spray and read up on that. But anyway, some of the leaves were even growing new little grapes, and I don't want new little grapes. I want the energy put into the grapes that I have on here. So I'm just coming in and cutting back. Can't really see, but I'm just cutting up to where there's grapes at that point and getting rid of those. I'm trying to see if there's one as an example, but I can't find one, but it's okay. This side looks much better. The grapes are bigger, and so I just want the plant to put all the energy into making the grapes bigger. And these are really delicious. I wish I knew the variety, but I don't. But yeah, there's a few spots. I'm glad I came in here because there's a few spots the leaves looked a little sad, and I'm wondering if I have spider mites. So I'll look into that, but it's good to have that cleaned up. It just feels better, and I hate it growing up in the trees. Okay, they're putting the tractor away. There's a lot going on here. And I'm kind of giving this tree here a deep soak. This is the last thing I'm going to do today. I have a lot of deadheading to do. You can see I got to get all my daisies. I think that's going to be my next video. And I think I'm going to wake up early tomorrow and get that done when it's nice and cool. It's overcast today, so it's not too bad, but probably won't have time to do that. I have somewhere to be. So last chore, see how this is just not super happy. This is one of my favorite trees. I don't want it to die. And this hill, I think I just need to give it more water because the sprinklers in here are, what do you call them? They're just kind of rotary style and they water lightly. And so I think I need to put them on longer because this whole area just struggles a little bit. This Chesky Gold birch, dwarf birch shrub is kind of struggling too. And I just want everything to be happy. So I'm just kind of letting the hose soak on this. And then I remembered I had some of this. In the front, I treated my trees with the Dr. Jimmy's, but I ran out and I didn't have enough for the front or for the back. And so I do have this though. So I wanted to throw this on. It might be not the best time to do it, but I think they'll just be happy to have something. So I'm going to do it to this tree here. And I believe, I know these are Colorado spruce, but they're like a sparse one. So I don't know exactly what kind it is. There's like a baby blue. I don't know if they're those. I'm not sure. I need to find that out. I need to ask my landscaper guy which ones they are, because I have a few over there and they're much more healthy and they get more water in that area. And then I have a tree over here, which is my red cone Norway spruce. Love it so much. It's a lot healthier on the top than the base. I think the base has just struggled for some reason, and I'm going to do the same thing to that tree. So that'll be the last two chores that I do today. But aren't the flowers looking so nice? I love the white and purple here, and love, love, love these marigolds. I just want to stick them in a bunch of different places next year. Started from seed, and they're just huge and pretty, and look at them blowing in the wind. I just love them. They're cute little yellow balls. So I'll definitely be using those more. One of my favorite things I've started from seed this summer. Or I guess you should say this spring, because I started them late winter, early spring. So I've had this bag for a year, didn't use it, and it's full of bugs. Dang it. So I think what I'll do while I'm out, oh dear. What are they doing over there? He's trying to get the lawnmower attachment out. Oh boy. So you can go mow our friend's lot. Oh dear. Go move my pot. Anyway, I'm not going to use this. It's gross. It just doesn't look right, and there's bugs in there. And yeah, so I'll buy a new one, and then I'll do that later on this afternoon and film it. So we'll be back in a little bit. Just deceive me. He wants my son to learn how to do it, so making him do it, which is good. Okay, so it's a couple days later, and I have this, finally. I put it on some in the front, and now I'm back here, and I'm literally just gonna pour some in here. Oh, I'm not filming this well. I don't have my stand. That's probably good. And now I'm going to water it in, and that should be a lot happier. I'm going to do the one over here too. See how this one just looks not very happy in here? It makes me sad because I love this tree. So I'm going to pour some in here. I'll water this in too, and water this one really, really good. Okay, so I put the fertilizer around that tree. I've never tried it before. Hopefully it'll do really well. I really like the Dr. Jimmy's that I used in the spring, but I wanted to try the evergreen tone as well and just to see how it does. And I know it's the end of July, so we'll see how it does, but I'll be curious to see if it kind of perks up. It is doing a lot better than it was last year, and I've been making sure to just give it a really good water every couple weeks or so. So it's been a little happier. So anyway, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching me polish my garden, and I hope it inspires you to polish your garden too. We'll see you guys later.